Good day, Orteans. Your lecturer for today is Dr. Christian Pascual, top 1 in the August 2010 Criminologist Licensure examination. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button to receive the latest updates. Take it away, Christian.
All right, I think this is the one of the easiest question, no? Bonus to sa mga Ortean, no? Kasi parang alam niyo na to kaagad. Maybe you've read it, maybe your professor said it before. But discernment is defined as the mental capacity to understand the difference between right and wrong and its consequences. So ito yung this is the what we look at, diba? When the person is who committed the crime is still above 15 but below 18. Diba? So we look at whether that person acted with discernment, meaning he knows already the right and wrong and the consequences, diba, of his actions. Pag hindi, then wala siya criminal responsibility. Letter B, let's just look at letter B because letter B is also an important concept, no? It's the principle that requires the process of resolving conflict with the maximum involvement of the victim, the offender, and community. Alam nyo to, ano yan? Na ang biktima, hindi lang siya forgotten person, di ba? In this system, the biktima is a celebrity as well as the offender. They are given opportunity to voice out kung ano yung nararamdaman nila in a way that is informal, in a way that, in a way na constructive, 'di ba? In a way na parang hindi natin iniisip ano ba yung magiging punishment ng offender, pero ano yung pwedeng gawin ng offender para i-repair niya yung harm na ginawa niya in a way that is amicable, friendly, 'di ba? Um, anong tawag doon? Anong tawag doon? And ginagawa ito, an example of this is ginagawa to sa barangay, 'di ba? Sa katarungang pambarangay. Anong tawag diyan? Party. Sabi ni John Mark, party daw. Wala ko tong John Mark na to. Amicable settlement. Oo nga, like it's a form of like an example of this is amicable settlement. Anong tawag doon? It starts with letter R. 2 words. It starts with letter to the RJ ang initial. RJ. It's a principle that requires a process of resolving conflict with the maximum involvement of the victim, offender, and the community. Anong tawag dyan? Wait lang, itatype ko na. Yan. We call that restorative justice. Yan. So, it requires the process of resolving conflict with the maximum involvement of the victim, the offender, and the community. So, katarungan pang barangay, that's exactly the thing, di ba? May maximum involvement yung victim, the offender, the community. We don't even require lawyer. Di ba? Lawyers are not required in katarungan pang barangay, di ba? During the, mediation, di ba? Conciliation, arbitration of their dispute, di ba? It's very informal. In fact, the parties can use the language that they could understand, and the purpose is not to punish the offender, but to figure out a way on which we could, settle the dispute and repair the harm that was committed, that was, that happened, diba? As a result of the actions or omissions of the offender. Pero we're talking about juvenile delinquency, right? We're talking about juvenile delinquency. We're talking about CICL. So ang tanong ko sa inyo, ano ba, okay, ang ginagamitan ng restorative justice, saan ba applicable ang restorative justice as far as juvenile delinquency is concerned? Saan ginagawa yan? Anong example ng restorative justice sa juvenile? It starts with letter, ayan, tignan nyo yung chat box. It starts with letter D. Kailan ginagawa yan? Discuss pa natin ito mamaya ulit. For another term for restorative justice is letter D. What is D? And it ends with letter N, one word. Yan. Yan, meron nang tumama yung sagot. Yan, Alexander, thank you very much for the correct answer. The correct answer is diversion. Yan. So sa diversion, Instead na yung formal juvenile justice proceeding na, 'di ba, like iimbestigahan ng prosecutor, ay ng law enforcer, tapos pupunta sa prosecution, pupunta sa court, then i-trial yung bata, 'di ba? Um, ipo-pull out na lang yung kaso ng bata, tapos pag-uusapan na lang, magkakaroon ng, depende kung victimless crime yan or, may private offended party, pag-uusapan or magkakaroon ng, informal dialogue among the child, usually the parents, if there's a victim, the victim, either law enforcer, prosecutor, di ba? Para alamin kung paano yung gagawin na programs para ma-rehabilitate yung bata. So, we always look at the best interest of the child. Ano ba yung ikakabuti ng bata? Nang sa gayon, hindi niya na ulitin yung ginawa niya. So, it's very amicable, it's very informal, no? And the goal really is to para i-pull na yung bata from the formal juvenile justice proceeding, tapos direct to the point na, di ba? I-solve na natin kung ano man yung dapat i-solve para hindi na gawin ng bata ulitin ng bata yung ginawa niya. So tama 'yon, Alexander, no? Diversion. Kaya nga diversion, di ba? Instead na yung normal direction, na formal proceeding, you divert, di ba? Liliko ka, i-shortcut mo na, i-figure out mo na kung ano yung best interest of the child. And diversion is an example of restorative justice. Diba? So, it also requires the maximum involvement of the victim, the offender, the community. And in the case of the child, kasama yung parents niya. Letter C is also an important concept, the principle that states that the state has the right to benevolently intervene in the care and custody of the child. Anong tawag doon? Anong tawag doon? The principle that the state has the right to benevolently intervene in the custody and care of the child. Na, yung parents natin, yung rights nila, yung parental authority nila, hindi absolute. Diba? Hindi absolute yan. Kapag yung magulang natin mapang-abuso, pwede mag-intervene ng state. Pero anong tawag dun sa principle na yon? It starts with letter P. It starts with letter P. 2 words yun. PP. Anong tawag doon? PP. So, the correct answer is parents patriae. Yan. JM, can you please, can you share your spelling, please, to everyone? Yan. Thank you, JM. It's called parents patriae. And it's the principle that says that, the state has the right to benevolently intervene in the care and custody of the child. In fact, it also means that the state is the parent of all its citizens. So, in a way, since we belong in the same state, we belong in the same, republic, we are all brothers and sisters. So magkakapatid tayo, 'di ba? So JM, kapatid kita. Rich John, kapatid kita. Rose Ann, kapatid kita. John Mark, uncle ka namin, ha? Yan. Why? Because of the principle of parents patriae. State has the right to benevolently intervene in the care and custody of the child. Tandaan nyo, patria potestas or parental authority is not absolute. Our parents doesn't have the power of life and death over us. Hindi forget, ginawa nila tayo, pwede na lang nilang, gawin lahat ng dapat gusto nilang gawin sa atin. Pag inabuso na nila yung right nila to the point that they are already harmed, then the state can intervene. Tawag doon, parents patriae. Okay. And of course, letter D, wala naman sigurong criminologist, no, ang hindi nakakaalam dyan. The authority to act according to one's judgment, ang tawag dyan is discretion. Diba? If you're a police officer, ang tawag doon, police discretion. So, there's no problem with that.
If you want to learn more from him, take our Road to 1 Million challenge. If this channel hits 1 million subscribers, we will release the rest of his lectures. Or, you can watch the rest of his lectures now by enrolling in Ortea Criminology Review. Just message us on our Facebook account for more details. See you soon, Orteans!